If you own a 2024, 2025, or 2026 Ford Ranger, do not park that truck in your garage tonight. I'm not being dramatic. Ford and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, have officially issued 2 advisories on this recall: do not drive and park outside. Not because something might go wrong while you're driving, but because Ford and NHTSA are concerned enough about the fire risk that they're telling you not to park this truck anywhere enclosed until it's fixed. That includes your garage, that includes your carport, anywhere with a roof over it. And it already has happened. 4 specific Rangers caught fire or showed active burn and smoke damage before Ford issued this recall. 140,000 trucks are affected right now. Interim letters started mailing April 27th. And most owners have no idea what they're sitting on. Stay with me, because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to check if your specific Ranger is affected in under 2 minutes, who to call, and what Ford is required to do for you completely free of charge. But first, there's a warning sign hiding inside your truck right now that most owners have completely dismissed. I'll tell you exactly what it is, coming up. So, what exactly is going wrong inside these trucks? It comes down to the wiring behind your sun visor. During assembly at Ford's Michigan plant, 2 manufacturing mistakes were made. First, the protective tape wrapped around the wiring harness was in some cases too thick to pass cleanly through a sheet metal opening inside the cab. Second, workers didn't have tight enough controls over exactly how that wiring was routed. So, in some Rangers, the harness is pressing directly against bare metal edges it was never supposed to touch. Here's where it gets dangerous. When that wiring makes contact with sheet metal, it creates a short circuit. That short generates heat and sparks. And because your truck's computer, the body control module, keeps restarting itself every time it detects that fault, the shorting happens over and over again, each time building up more soot, more heat, until eventually you have an open flame in your A-pillar, the structural column right next to your head. And here's what makes this especially alarming. Ford's own testing confirmed the materials involved met all flammability requirements. This fire shouldn't be able to happen, but it does anyway, because of the electrical system design. That warning sign I mentioned? Coming up right after this. Now here's the warning sign I mentioned. If you own one of these Rangers and your sun visor mirror lights have ever flickered, or gone completely dark, or your overhead console lights have been acting strange, that is not a minor electrical glitch. That is your truck telling you the wiring fault has already started. NHTSA's own documentation confirms those symptoms can come before smoke, before melting, before fire. Do not ignore it. Do not assume it fixed itself. If you have seen any of those warning signs, get your truck to a Ford dealer immediately. Do not wait for your letter. Now let's talk about what has already happened to real Rangers on real roads. Between July 22nd and September 16th of 2025, months before this recall was issued, Ford logged reports on 4 specific vehicles. 1 of them caught fire. The other 3 showed active burn evidence and smoke damage around the sun visor lamp circuit. And on October 31st, 2025 Ford reviewed a fire that broke out in the right A-pillar of a 2024 Ranger. That single fire is what triggered the entire investigation that led to this recall. 4 trucks, 1 confirmed fire, and 140,000 more still on the road. And coming up, exactly which Ranger models are affected, what Ford is required to fix for free, and the 2-minute VIN check that tells you everything. So, which Rangers are we talking about exactly? If your Ranger was built between December 9th, 2022 and December 28th, 2025, your truck is potentially part of this recall. That covers 2024, 2025, and 2026 model year Rangers, all built at Ford's Michigan assembly plant. Here's what you need to do right now. Go to nhtsa.gov/recalls and enter your VIN. Takes 2 minutes. It will tell you immediately whether your specific truck is part of this recall. You can also call Ford directly at 1-866-436-7332. If your truck is on the list, Ford is required to fix it at no charge. Here's exactly what they'll do. First, a dealer will inspect your wiring harness for any history of that B14AA fault code we talked about. If damage is found, your wiring harness gets replaced completely, and every single affected Ranger, whether damaged or not, gets a body control module software update that permanently cuts power to the sun visor circuit the moment it detects a fault. No more repeated shorts, no more soot buildup, no more fire risk. Interim letters started mailing April 27th. Final remedy letters go out August 3rd. But don't wait for a letter, especially if you've seen those warning signs. And coming up, what Ford knew, when they knew it, and why it took a truck actually catching fire before they acted. Here's what you need to know about Ford's timeline. A Ranger caught fire on October 31st, 2025. Ford knew. It took them until April 7th, 2026, over 5 months, to approve this recall. In that time, 140,000 trucks stayed on the road, 4 of them already showing fire damage. No injuries reported, but the trucks are still out there. Check your VIN right now at nhtsa.gov/recalls. Call Ford at 1-866-436-7332. The repair is completely free. If you know someone with a 2024, 2025, or 2026 Ranger, share this video. It could be the most important thing you do today. And if Ford issues any updates on this recall, we'll cover it the moment it breaks. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it.